welcome to the Hupcast. Hello and welcome to Hupcast number 9. We're almost in double figures. Who'da thunk it, eh? Me. I'da thunk it. Thanks for listening. Lots of cool tunes coming up from bands that are playing in the next couple of weeks, 6 weeks or so actually. And this is a band that, by brilliant programming, played last night at Navarre Lounge. If you were there, you probably enjoyed them along with me. This is a band from Melbourne that's touring the country at the moment. This is Terry and a track called 8 Girls. Girls by Terry. Fantastic set last night. Really enjoyed it, and managed to get hold of the LP as well. And I've been spinning it this morning. Now it's the 1st of July, and next Friday, the 8th of July, is our next show, the next Hup show. And this lot are headlining. They're coming up from Wellington. It's the Joint Chiefs, featuring Heidi and Ben, who also has a sideline in drumming for the Datsuns. This is pretty cool, actually. I'm very much looking forward to seeing them. This is off their Bandcamp. Don't think it's an EP as such, but anyway, this is called Run Down.
People
Very cool. That's the Joint Chiefs and a track called Rundown, which you can get hold of off their Bandcamp if you feel that way inclined. So they're playing next Friday the 8th of July at Navarro Lounge, together with Rumpus Room and this next fella, Glass Shards, Oliver, who, if you haven't had the pleasure yet, is a real treat to watch live. And I'm going to play you one of his tracks now. This is a track called Woke Late.
I won't be coming home tonight. My head's aching and my body's dying. We're two party crazy about to mingle while they want to find out. I wondered why I was out of home. That special place that's never colder. Remember the last thing I saw, my blood on the carpet covering the floor. Can't say no.
That's Glass Shards and a track called Woke Late. You can see Glass Shards playing with the Joint Chiefs and Rumpus Room next Friday. It's Friday the 8th of July at Nivara Lounge. All ages, tenner on the door, and bring your, I'm going to say dancing shoes because I don't know what else to say. Bring your dancing shoes. Probably have them on your feet as well. I don't know. Anyway, very good. This next track is from a band from Brisbane that are coming to play at the end of the month, Friday the 29th of July. I think we played a track on the last podcast, actually, but I've been playing it heaps, and they're kind of in my head now. This is Kitchen's Floor, all the way, as I say, from Brisbane. It's from their album Battle of Brisbane, which I can heartily recommend, and it's called Resident Dregs. Kitchen's Floor and a track called Resident Dregs from their Battle of Brisbane LP, which you hopefully will be able to buy at the show. If not, you can get it on Bandcamp. But the show, again, is Friday the 29th of July, together with Girls Pissing on Girls Pissing from Auckland and Blue Cross from Hamilton. And Kitchen's Floor and Blue Cross both have interviews in the next Hup scene, which will be out probably in the next 3 weeks. I'll put something up about that shortly as it comes together. Now, in the meantime, this is a new Hamilton band that are inspired, I have it on good authority, by Kitchen's Floor, and then actually named, they are actually named after a Kitchen's Floor song. This is Bitter Defeat.
When I said, whoa, whoa.
Bit of defeat from Hamilton and a track called Superior Avoidance Tactics, which you can grab on their Bandcamp if you feel like it. Now, on August the 6th, Jakob revisiting Hamilton. Revisiting? They're not having a rethink about it and thinking, is that a good idea? They're actually coming to town to play for the first time in quite a while. It's a show that we're helping with, and also playing on that night will be So Laid Back Country China from Wellington. Very excited about seeing them as well. And Despot, which is a kind of a side project of Jacob's. So that's August the 6th at Nivara Lounge. It's going to be a pretty chocker night. You can get tickets in advance from Under the Radar. So if you're really keen and don't want to miss out, then maybe that's the thing to do. Anyway, I'm going to play a Jakob track. This is Semaphore. Very cool. That's Jakob and Semaphore, which is off their 2003 LP, Kale Drew. If you haven't seen Jakob live and you just like what you heard, they are probably actually better live as well. in addition also. So yeah, get along. Navara Lounge, the 6th of August. It will be a very neat show, especially because these guys are also playing. This is So Laid Back Country China, who will be playing as part of their album release tour thingamajig. The album's called Sin Cristales. I think I've said that right. And this is my favourite track that they've released so far off it. This is Garden Lost Child Part 1. So Laid Back Country China and a track called Garden Lost Child Part 1 from the forthcoming album Sin Cristales, which they are touring to celebrate the release of and playing with Jakob at Nirvana Lounge on August the 6th rather. It's going to be an excellent show that. So yeah, tickets, you can grab them at Under the Radar if you really don't want to miss out. I would advise that. But you know, each to their own, make your own decision. Remain or leave, whatever you want to do. Just before we finish off, a couple of things to mention. The new Hub Scene should be out in the next what day is it? In the next 10 days, I think, aiming for the 11th of July, with lots of cool interviews and news and what have you. And also, there was one more thing. The band Fandango is trucking along nicely. If you recall, we drew names out of hats and formed 4 new bands, and they are plugging away writing songs to perform at a show on August the 20th at Nirvana Lounge. We'll have more on that in the next podcast, and probably in the Hub Scene as well, actually. Yes, so that is quite entertaining. Very good. Thank you very much for listening. I'm just going to play out with a track by Disco Volante, a band from Hamilton that many of you will have heard of. You can now download their LP from SoundCloud for free. But you will find it hard to get unless you type in Zippy21 into SoundCloud. So if you go to soundcloud.com/Zippy21, you will find Disco Volante's album there to download. And this is a track from it called Omni, which is one of my favourites off the album. Again, thanks heaps for listening. Get out to shows. It's the shite weather. Why don't you battle your sofa like I did last night to go and watch Terry? Battle your sofas, get out and see some bands and whatnot. Anyway, thanks heaps, and see you next time.